G'day, it's Ryan the Lion from A Few Quiet Yarns, and it's Friday. Next week, Tuesday the 9th, is the next AFQY. We're not running on our usual Thursday night. We're running on Tech Tuesday of Vision Week. So what is Vision Week? Vision Week is an event that the Infrastructure NZ have put together, and they want everybody from every industry to make submissions, both on video and to run events that can talk about what we should do for the vision of New Zealand post COVID-19. You know, we went through the level 4 lockdown and it was scary as all hell in the first few weeks, and then as we came through it, we were realizing some of the amazing things that were happening in terms of the reduction of pollution, the reduction of traffic, you name it. And of course, now we're at level 2, we're seeing a lot of those things come back as we go back to our normal life. But this is the time that we have the opportunity to reset in some way. And of course, a big problem that we're going to have to overcome together as a team of 5 million is the New Zealand economy and the number of people that are out of work. But with every, let's say, disaster or crisis is opportunity. So if we just think of our SWOT analysis, what are the opportunities? And of course, the big one is tech. So tech is New Zealand's 3rd largest exporter. It's massive. And it might have actually gone up to 2nd place because, of course, international tourism has been completely slowed down. So what we're looking at is, what do we want to tell the government that we want as part of our future for New Zealand? And as A Few Quiet Yarns in the tech industry, our focus, of course, is tech. So what we didn't see in the budget is a big focus on tech. Nearly $4 billion was sent to shovel-ready projects. To me, that is money being put into the ground that will never come out. Whereas if we put money into tech, that will continue to earn money for us, whether it's put into training where a person can then develop apps, SaaS software, you name it. We can become a real development hub. And if we think back to when Pacific Fibre was going to put another cable direct to America, all the talk then is refreshing now, and it should be in your mind. It's the opportunity for New Zealand to become a real tech hub and be a massive producer. And of course, the return can be up to 4 times, up to 10 times. So we train someone, they become a developer, they very quickly are earning good money themselves, but also earning good money for the company that's producing the software for overseas investors and companies, and it can just grow and grow and grow and grow and grow. We could do so well from having a well-developed workforce in the tech space, and that doesn't just mean developers, coders. We need product managers, we need business analysts, we need QAs, we need sales and marketing. So there's a whole range of roles that are actually transferable. So if you're in those non-tech specific roles like PM, BA, sales, marketing, etc., you could transfer from another industry and bring all of your experience from your role across to the tech industry, and just benefit from having a little bit of a tech training so you understand the ins and outs, etc. But yes, definitely, if we could output a team of developers on scale, that would be amazing. There's been a skill shortage in New Zealand for technical people for a long time. That's been part of our immigration requirements, is that if you meet a skill shortage, tech is one of those, you can bring those skills in. But we can output people, I think 16 weeks is the length of the Inspral Dev Academy development program, and that's just one brand of development training company. There are other companies out there with different programs, etc., but the concept is, if we use that's 16 weeks to get a new developer out into the market. And of course, they've got to go through an apprenticeship, but it only takes 16 weeks, not 3 years of an apprenticeship, to get people out there actively producing. So Lee Timutumu, Arataki Systems, they took on 4 and have been going great guns. So it's a great example that I can share of it being. So you imagine if we went to huge scale, if we had hundreds, if not thousands, of people that were trained in 16 weeks, and we had obviously experienced people that become their mentors, managers, etc., to help guide them just as you would in any other type of apprenticeship. And we could be winning business internationally. My last bit that I'll add on here is a thought that I've always had, and I call it the startup factory. And it could be a startup for us, or it could be winning business from overseas. It's not necessarily a startup, but the idea is a lot of incubators have one person per organisation. That's their mentor, the person that looks after them and guides them. If we have a factory, then we could have 10 to 20 sales people, 10 to 20 marketing people, 10 to 20 finance people, etc. And all of those people all provide input into a project. Therefore, you're gaining the value of the experience of a lot of people versus just one person. No offense to that one person, but the old saying is many hands make light work. The ability for us to create this factory where we have these teams of people operating across a range or a portfolio of projects, then we can really stand out as a world leader and attract a lot of business globally. So there are my thoughts for Vision Week NZ and what I'd love to see happen. I look forward to hearing yours. That's what AFQY on June the 9th is all about. We want you to come and listen to the speakers. There'll be 5-minute lightning talks on key subjects related to what I've just mentioned, but they are to be a catalyst for you to share your thoughts and your ideas and what you want, because we want the best. I don't care about my ideas. I want the best for New Zealand, and I'm sure we'll do. So let's be a team of 5 million. Let's do it for New Zealand. See you at Vision Week. See you at AFQA on June the 9th.